It is the first week of school, and you may notice something new on your middle or high school student's ID, the Suicide Prevention Hotline.
The addition is part of a new state law. News 8's Whitney Burney is speaking with local districts about the difference that they hope it makes.
The new addition to student IDs this year is meant to keep them connected to resources. Mental health advocates say they're hoping those resources save lives. As students head back to class this year, they'll be armed with help. This after the Save Our Students Act was signed into law, now requiring all schools in the state to print the suicide prevention hotline number on 6th through 12th grade student IDs.
We have definitely seen an increase in the demand for mental health services and more intensified mental health services. We have counselors in all of our buildings, and even they have been overwhelmed in their capacity in some ways.
Katie Dorban coordinates mental health services for all students in Caledonia Community Schools. She says after the stress brought on by the pandemic, this couldn't come at a better time.
Suicide is one of the leading causes of death of adolescents, and it's not uncommon for us to see all kinds of awareness about different diseases that take students' lives. And suicide is one of those.
While the number of deaths by suicide was mostly steady in Kent County last year, mental health advocates say they'd like to see that number get to zero.
So having that phone number right there can put them onto the phone with someone, and research shows 5 minutes on the phone having a conversation with someone can bring those thoughts down, can actually help.
Christy Buck with the Mental Health Foundation of West Michigan says teens are at risk of self-harming because of impulsivity. She encourages parents to look for sudden changes.
Isolating themselves, they're spending more time in their room, they're being secretive, they want privacy all the time. If that's not typical of my child, my teen, then that's time where I start a conversation with them.
The new state law officially takes effect in October. Reporting here in Caledonia, Whitney Burney, News 8.